Time right now is 6:48. In our headlines for your Smart Start this Thursday, breaking developments. Rochester police need help finding leads after a young man was shot just west of the Genesee River last night. That was just after 11. Officers responded here to South Plymouth Avenue and Luther Circle for that shooting, and then they found the victim, an 18-year-old, wounded. They immediately got him to the hospital. He is expected to make a recovery. At this point, no one is in custody, and no names of anyone they're looking for have been released. We'll follow that. If you have any information, please call 911. Quick check here of our forecasts, and we look at heat advisories around the region, James.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny how they kind of pick and choose where they might have them, but you've got maybe a little bit of a breeze. Erie County, they don't quite get to that 95-degree heat index for 3 hours. That's why you don't see it. Erie County, Wyoming County, and then Chautauqua Ridge there as well. But most spots will get there, especially in Ontario County. You might see some spots, Canandaigua, 94, 95 later today. Temperatures right now right around 70. Honey Falls mid-60s there, and there it is. There's those numbers. No chance for rain today, but those do go out tomorrow. We'll cover that at the end of the show. Brennan.
All right, see you back here in a few. Thank you, James. Back to our headlines, and changes on the way for the North Clinton section of Rochester. Police are upping patrols in that corridor, cracking down on a major drug operation. All this following the deadly shooting of 30-year-old David Vasquez on Oscar Street and a police chase and shootout that followed, with a suspect who is now charged with murder from that case a month ago. Over the past couple of weeks, police tell us they've not only increased the number of patrols in the area, they are listening to the type of change people who live and work there every day want to see. RPD has stepped up with a total of 5 drug-based search warrants in the past couple of weeks, shutting down known drug houses. Longtime neighbors say that's a start, but this community has seen a decline over the years.
North Clinton Avenue has become a dump ground. Like, this is where they dump everybody, right? You want to use drugs? Here, go there. You want to sell drugs? Here, go there. You want to take over an empty lot? Here, go there. And we need to stop that.
When I come out my house, I shouldn't have to walk my daughter to her car. I shouldn't have to walk my wife to her car. You know what I mean? They should be able to leave that home feeling safe.
Both RPD's Chief David Smith and Mayor Malik Evans say it takes a whole community to make shutdowns like this one happen to bring about change. They're encouraging anyone with info to submit non-emergent tips through the anonymous reporting system. All that information on the city's website. In continuing coverage, new court documents show a connection between a drug bust in Florida earlier this month and a home in Irondequoit where a family of 4 was murdered last summer. It was August 31st, just after 5 a.m. that day. First responders went to the house on Knapp Avenue for reports of multiple fires inside, and in the basement, a disturbing discovery: the bodies of 30-year-old Frame Ubaldo, his girlfriend, 26-year-old Marangeli Moreno Santiago, and their children, 2 and 4 years old. Luis Francisco Soriano and his brother Julio Cesar Pimentel Soriano, cousins of Ubaldo, are charged in connection to the murders. A federal affidavit shows another man, Rafael Gilbert Guerrero, was arrested in Florida after sending packages of cocaine from Puerto Rico to the States, with the home on Knapp Avenue among the addresses for delivery. There was another one in Rochester, 2 in Massachusetts, and 1 in Pennsylvania. This was all between July and November of last year. The documents go on to say authorities in Puerto Rico seized a package August 3rd containing 3 bricks of cocaine and a tracking device using GPS that was addressed to the home here. The name on the package did not match any of the homicide victims.
I'm not going to comment directly on the evidence, but as you can imagine, there has been a lot of reports and things of that nature generated with regards to this matter. There is a lot, but it is organized in a way that we're able to go through it, and it's a daily routine, making sure that we're up on everything that we have for this matter, and it continues to come in, obviously, because nobody has stopped working on this case.
Lewis is due back in court tomorrow for an arraignment. Both he and his brother are expected to be tried together, and that date was announced yesterday by the judge. It's scheduled to begin in late February. Your sunrise traffic here at 6:52. Just the one issue we've been talking about for the past couple of minutes. Central Avenue, St. Paul Street, reported around 6:25. Still hasn't cleared from our map. We are good to go as you're coming in from 104 the Bay Bridge out in Webster. You see the view there from Greater Rock. Sky Eye of 490. Everything's moving along at speed. Happening today, the Oakfield, Alabama Board of Education is going to have its first meeting since Superintendent John Fiskus was put on administrative leave last week. Currently, there's been no word as to why that happened. However, the move by the school board comes just a few months after a coach for the district was taken off the job over allegations of inappropriate conduct. Meanwhile, Robert Banzer was appointed as acting super. This morning's meeting is at 8 in the MHS community room. It will be live streamed for those unable to attend in person. A story for you new this morning as we take a closer look at President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, and part of that is a new way to save some money for children's futures, and the money is free. Aron Spitzer heard from a local business expert to see how it all works. Aron.
Yeah, Brennan, dubbed the Trump account, the investment gives kids who meet certain requirements $1,000 courtesy of the federal government. Now, not every kid can get a Trump account. To be eligible for the credit under this pilot program, children must be born between 2025 and 2028, be a U.S. citizen, and have a social security number. Parents can contribute up to $5,000 of after-tax money a year, and employers can contribute up to $2,500 to accounts, which won't count as income for the caretaker. Ethan Wade, the chief development officer at Brighton Securities, says the goal is to introduce young Americans to the benefits of long-term investing early. He says even when the child turns 18 and can technically access those funds, they still shouldn't touch it since it's really intended to serve as a retirement account. Wade says the account could make saving more accessible than other options like a 529 education plan.
The $1,000 of initial seed money, in a way, makes it a priority. You have free money that the Department of Treasury is willing to put into an account for your child. It may not be the most perfect account based on the benefits that it provides, but the fact that it creates inertia and it creates a priority for you to take action, once it's set up, it's then very easy to contribute $50 a month or $100 a month. And often it's just the act of making progress that makes all the difference in the world over the course of 10, 20, 30 years.
Yeah, with that compound interest. Now, contributions made after the child's 18th birthday generally follow traditional IRA rules, including a 10% withdrawal penalty, unless there's a qualifying exception like buying a house or paying for higher education. Brennan?
Aron, good info and insight there. Thank you for that. Well, check this out at Seneca Park Zoo. Some new furry members joining the family officially to the public. From front to back, Ashki, Ivy, Zweigel, and Misty, the 4 North American otter pups revealed and their names on Facebook yesterday afternoon. If you want to go check them out, zoo staff says to get a glimpse, morning time is best when they're more active this time of year before it gets too hot, and then they head out for their midday nap. They're on the same schedule as all of us. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. You're a nice little nap in the afternoon. Gets hot, gets humid, and you just want to relax a little bit. I get that. Heat indexes today, mid-90s for you, hot and humid. Scattered showers and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow, and then another round looks like by Sunday. All right. Thank you, James. Be sure to join both of us for our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise. That is every weekday morning at 9 on the Rochester First streaming app. Just download it and check us out on your TV. We'll see you then, and we'll also see you back here at 7:25. CBS Mornings on the way.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.